1926, the Strahov Stadium, Prague, Czechoslovakia. Sasha is holding his hand up to his forehead, shading his eyes and squinting to be able to see the silver-grey stallion galloping in a circle around him. He must now choose the exact moment for his run-up, otherwise he would risk missing the equipage as they charge by. The sun-drenched arena is scorching hot, and he wishes they didn't have to wear these stupid red shirts. They're warm and hard to move in. Why can't they just wear the singlets? As though welded to the onrushing horse, with the red standard in one hand, rides Sasha's best friend, Janek. They have been practicing for months, honing every detail of the program. Deep down, Sasha knows that everything is in place, and that he can rely completely on Janek. But this is actually it. It's for real now, and anything can happen. The bleachers are filled to capacity with thousands of curious spectators whom have come here from all over the world to be a part of the 1926 Slet, the 8th Sokol festival and the largest to date. Sasha lowers his gaze and wipes off a droplet of sweat from his forehead. It's now or never. He must overcome the fear, even if his body is telling him to abort the mission and run. He looks up, makes a quick assessment regarding speed and distance, a skill he has refined during hundreds of hours in the practice arena. He knows this. The nervousness that threatened to paralyze him is now transformed into determination and razor-sharp focus. Him and Janek have always been inseparable, from the day when they were placed in the same acrobatics class at the orphanage, back when they were 4 years old. The coach has told them about how he early on noticed their unique ability to immediately find balance and equilibrium. At the tender age of 5, they executed movements and combinations their peers would have to wait many years to even be ready to attempt. Sasha realizes that this ability is what has made him and Janek admired by the other boys, but it's also why they've always been looked upon as being slightly odd, conspicuous almost. Those two who doesn't even have to speak to know what the other one is thinking. They just look at each other, reach for the other one's hand, push off, and suddenly they find themselves exactly in the position the coach just described. Sasha aims for a spot about 10 meters in front of the horse's head and shoots off. He rapidly gains speed and meets up with the speeding equipage at exactly the point he estimated. He reaches for the handle at the side of the vaulting circingle, the broad leather girth that runs around the horse's body, and flies without any noticeable effort up behind Janek. He smiles widely towards the audience, just as their coach has taught them to always do. Scattered applause from the bleachers. Nicely done, but nothing remarkable. As soon as Sasha lands on the horse's back, he feels completely safe. The rocking motion from Kral's powerful gait, the feeling of Janek's back against his chest, the sweet smell from the warm horse's body, and the dust his hooves are trampling up all around them. All of this makes Sasha let go of his insecurity and instead focus on the next part of their program. Just you all wait, he thinks to himself. Just you wait and see. Well, that was the first chapter of my latest novel, Hästpojkarna, The Horse Boys. And it's a love story set alternately here in Stockholm, present time during 2014, and in Berlin in the 1930s. And it follows different generations of boys who likes horses, I would say. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you.